Hi everyone, it's Lynsey at Barbour ABI. In today's video, we'll start off first with once you're logged in, you come to your main page here. By default, you're going to log into your project side. What you'll need to do is go in and build yourself some save searches. So you'll need to narrow down your data set to look at just specifically what you need. You can have as many save searches of data as you need. And to do that, it's this tab at the top, the filter. So you click into the filter tab, you get a page here where you've got lots of different options down the side to filter your data set. So you can either use those tabs and click in, or just scroll through your middle bar here and add your filters as you go. Once you're happy with everything, down to the bottom and view those projects. You'll see the map load up now regionally because I only pick Southeast. And before you do anything, top right, click Save Search. Give this a name, give it a name of something relevant to what you've saved. Click Save. That has now saved that search. It's come over here to the second icon down on the left, Save Search Folder. And you can see there it is. To load them up, you just come into your folder at the side. You click on the name of the search that you want to load, and it loads up. If you want to make a change to a search you've already got, or you want to build another one, you just load the search up and you go back into the filter at the top right. You can either click clear all and it will wipe all those filters off and you start from scratch again, or you could edit either the search that you're in, or you could build a completely new one. So I've changed the area down to the bottom and view the projects again, and you'll see it move from Southeast now to Midlands. And if you wanted to keep this, again, top right, click Save Search. Now, if it was a little changed and you wanted to overwrite that search, you just click Save. Don't change the name in any way and it will overwrite it. As this is a new one, you just change the name, save, and now over here, second icon down on the left in your save search folder, there it is at the top, but it's kept that original search there. So if you build one master search with everything in that you're interested in, you can build others off the back of it and save them all as separate searches. When projects load, the project at the top is going to be the most recently updated by us. So this date here shows you when the project was last updated. At the top right of the map, there's an option for list view here. If you don't want to see the map, you can click that. It will take the map away and put the projects in list format, but you can switch between both. You can also reorder how you view that list. So instead of looking at it in latest order, you can look in value, start date or end date order, and it will reorder the list. On the map where you see any individual buildings, you can click on, it will tell you what that project is. You can click the title. It will take you straight into the project. Also, you'll sometimes see numbers. This just means there's a cluster of projects in that area. So if I start zooming in here, you'll see that number 3 will eventually start breaking up, or you can click on the number. So if I clicked on that number 2, it would just zoom in on what the 2 projects were on the map. And when you zoomed in like this on the map, the plus and minus at the top, there's another little button below, switch map layer. And if you want to see the project, you can zoom in to see where it's located there as well. At the top of the projects here, I'm going to click back and it'll take you back out into your list. Looking at the projects in the list, if they have the green icon next to them, it means that the project has started construction. So they're on site with those. Also, you may see at the beginning, it will say confirmed or estimated, depending on whether the start date is a confirmed start date or it's an estimated start date. And normally there's a percentage next to it as well. Also, you may see some projects with a blue icon next to them. And if you see any of those, it just means it's the first time we've ever reported on it. It's the first time it's appeared within our data. You may also see some with a red icon saying on hold, which just indicates that the project is currently on hold. So we're just going to click into one of these. Any of the projects you click into, you'll get key information at the top. You have your quick links if you've got any tags, shares, notes, calendar. You click the star if you want to make the project a favourite. That's turned blue now. It means anytime that project gets new information, I'm going to get an email alert to let me know. And you can archive. So that's all of the information inside there. If I then click back, you just back out into your list to carry on working through. Also in projects, you can use new search there at the top. When you click that, that will wipe all of those filters off. The searches will still be over here in your save search folder if you've saved them, but it puts you back to your main page here and it opens up this bar at the front. This is for you to go in and search for a specific project. You can put very specific keywords in here. Click search at the right. And it's now only going to search for projects that have those keywords in. If you were searching for something maybe a little bit more general, because they're more general keywords, if I now click search, it will bring back lots of projects. So if you know where the project is located, you can use the second box here. You can overlay a radius So you can put postcode, road, town, and look within an area. You can put a town name in, or you can put a postcode in. If you do the radius search, this will search more of a general area. I'm going to select the arrow at the right, and if I know the project I'm looking for isn't far, I'm just going to search within 2 miles and search. I can see them plotted on the map, so obviously it makes it a lot easier for you to find that particular project. So that's the project side of the platform. As well as the project side, at the top here, you have a drop down. You can switch to search for companies or people. If you select the option for people, you'll be able to come into this search bar here at the top. You will be able to put in a contact name. So if you were looking for a particular contact, you can put a name in. You can also search for somebody's job title. You can also add filters on top of these. You can also save these searches using the save here as well. Then you've also got the company side. So the company side of the platform, when you switch to the company side, you'll be able to, in the company bar here, search for a company name. Here into the bar, click search at the right, and then you can see different regional offices of Kia appearing. So what you'll then be able to do is click onto the office, look at what projects they have, what contact names, what relationships they may have with other companies. So you can either do that on a company named basis here, or you can use the filter in the company side to build a list of companies that perform a certain role. So if I just click to filter, first thing you're going to do if you're building a company list will be to come down the tabs and go into roles. And you can see these are all of the roles that we report on. So you'll put a tick next to the list you want. You can then use these tabs at the side to make that search more relevant to what you need. So this time I'm going to view the companies, and it's going to load up that list of contractors matching. The default will load up in alphabetical, so I'm going to switch that. Either you can switch it into latest order, so the contractor at the top is always the one with the most recently updated project, or you could rank them by project order or value order. So I'm going to switch this to project order, and it's going to put the main contractor at the top with the most projects meeting my criteria. And these searches can be saved exactly the same way your project ones are. So if I wanted to save this contractor list, save search and save. So over here now in the second icon down, you've got the project lists there. We've also got this new search now. This looks slightly different to the others. It has the red dot at the beginning, indicating when you click this one, you'll get companies listed. The blue ones, you'll get projects listed. And over at the right of all of these searches, you'll see it has its own set of actions. First is a little clock. You can put a once daily or once weekly reminder on it. So you'll get an email once a week or once a day if something has been new or updated within that search. One can be set as a default with this tick here. It will leave a default sign next to it. And that just means when you log in, that will be your landing page. So instead of it being everything your company subscribes to, one of your searches can be your landing page. You can share with other colleagues here. That search would sit in their account, and that sits separately in a folder here. So anything that's been shared with you, you'll be able to access there. And the last option is the bin. Click delete. That will remove that search then. So any searches you no longer need, you can delete. And then we'll just move down these icons at the side here. So your next is your league table. This is for running ranked lists of companies. Using the drop downs at the top, you just pick what list you want. At the top right, you can see it's currently ranking by value overall of projects. They're at the top because it's £4.2 billion worth of projects. We switch it from value there at the top to project order. It's now going to rank the companies based on the number of jobs are relevant of value. So you can use that for any role, sector or location to run top company lists. Next tab down is your My Leads, and this is just where you're going to break down your data here. So favorites will show you any project or company you've put the blue star on. Your history is any projects or companies you've clicked on. Tags, this is where all those folders are going to sit that you've created. These are ones at the top that I've shared with other colleagues or they've shared with me. And these ones at the bottom, my tags, are ones that only I can see. Anything you've added notes to here, you will see the date, the project, what the notes are. Anything you've shared with a colleague or they've shared with you will sit in your shared tag here, and archive. Any projects you've removed from the platform all sit here. So if you have removed it by mistake, you can come in here and take it out. Next tab down is calendar. This is where all of the diary reminders are going to sit. You can either click on the title of the reminder and it would take you into the project or the company that that reminder is linked to. Or over at the right here, you can drop it into your own Outlook, Apple or Google Calendar. And the pencil at the end will allow you to make any changes to that reminder. Make any changes and click save, or you can click delete. If you no longer need the event, you can delete it. Next tab down is export. If you want to export out of the platform in an Excel format, you can take it through the export. Next tab down is Teams. If you want to create a group of people to share something with, you can create it here. You click New Team at the top, you give the team a name, click Add Team, and it creates the team that it would sit here. Next to any of those teams, you will then be able to use this tab at the side that says Add User, and you'll see the list of all of your license holders, and you can add multiple people into that team. User admin, you'll only see this if you are the administrator of the account, but this is where you see your license holders. You can assign licenses to people, and you can also run usage reports. You can put date ranges in, and it will load up who's logged in, how many activities, how many projects they've looked at. So it keeps track of all of your license holders here. And down at the bottom here, you've got chat with us if you want to ask a more general question. And right at the bottom, last thing to show you, overview videos. This will take you into the training room where you'll be able to see a series of videos, whether that's exporting data, how to get logged in. There's lots of little videos there that you can have a look at.
Thank you for watching this video. If you'd like to learn more about the Barbour ABI platform, don't forget to check out the full training room playlist available via the help button on the platform and on the My Barbour ABI page of our website. If you'd like to book onto one of our training sessions or receive your own bespoke training, just get in touch. Have a great day.